look for something.
Yeah, that's not even your top, bro.
Fucking the man in the video, bro. Promoting his brand for me.
Yeah, why you buy it?
What's that?
Why you buy it?
I'll buy it, bro.
Yeah, go.
Eventually.
3, 2, 1.
Yo, my people, it's your boy Vin, and we're back with another video for you guys. I'm with my boy
Shav out here.
It's your boy Nick.
Nashon.
and the only person that we know as a Liverpool fan. What's your name, my son?
My name's Ned. How you doing?
So, we're out here doing another video because, you know, the first one, to all of our surprise, was such a great success. You know, we've got 100 times more views than Nashon expected.
Love for that, people.
Yeah, we appreciate that. So, you know, we're back again with a review of this weekend's games for you guys, you know. And, you know, let's get today's show started. Nash, what are you saying, bro?
Obviously, 3 points. Baby food, as I said.
Baby food.
No, baby food.
What's easy food?
Light
yam, little yam.
Something like
Little lunch, you see lunchtime quick off.
Something like-
Little yam that.
Something like.
Who'd you play?
It was 2-1, right?
Who'd you play?
Burnley
Burnley.
still.
Yeah,
No,
Burnley.
no, on the real, Burnley are, I think they're quite an underrated side. I think that they're,
Yeah.
I think Sean Dyche is
They are.
quite a good manager. I think that,
Triple H.
yeah, I think,
It's a farm, man.
Yeah.
no, I think he's a good manager still, but I think that, obviously, we're not at full strength yet. I think that Turney left back, I think when he comes in, Pepe gets more kind of match fit for that.
Yeah,
And
why
Terrell starts.
is he on the bench?
Bro,
Who?
he's just warming up, isn't it?
Why
It's
is he
still
on the bench?
fresh, bro.
You see his
It's
duck-
still
you see
fresh.
his ducky?
Nutmegs.
Oh, no. Everyone's getting gassed
Take
with
the
this
biscuit.
nutmeg.
There's no one in your team that can nutmeg now.
Who's
has
that?
there? No one from Chelsea's making showboat on Soccer AM this season. No one's on that showboat. No one's on that.
Did he get 10?
Who?
William.
He got 10
I
now.
didn't know it was
Yeah,
going to
it's
10.
good.
He ain't working
Brazilian,
that.
man's like fucking
He ain't
Nah,
working
nah.
He ain't
Number 10
working
coming
that.
as sub. Number 10 coming as sub. Charis, you the game. Aww.
He's coming back for injury. isn't he?
But anyway, no.
Nah,
It's
nah.
Arsenal. It's Arsenal.
Let's get Arsenal.
Yeah,
When
go
that
on.
gets a free kick, we'll put the top in.
Obviously,
Get
6
teams.
points, joint top with Liverpool. In all honesty, I think that looking at obviously other teams, I feel that we can get top 4 quite comfortably. So Chelsea
They
are not contenders for top 4.
They Arsenal fans.
Not
They Arsenal
contenders. You
I
went
didn't hear it. What did you say? What did you say?
You are not contenders for top 4.
Didn't hear it again. What did you say?
Because they beat Burnley
Not-
2-1.
yes,
You are
yes.
not
Because they beat
contenders
Burnley
for top 4.
2-1.
Outright.
They're definitely title contenders.
No,
In
who's
top
it?
four.
Who's
Oh,
it?
sorry.
Top
Sorry.
four.
Pull up.
Top four.
Pull
Sorry.
up again. Pull up.
Big words out. But
Because you beat
yeah,
Burnley.
I think obviously 6 points, good game. And yeah, I kind of feel that it's positive steps for us. Yeah, bro. But Nidesh, next kick off 3 o'clock. How do you rate your game?
Yeah, it went well. I think, it went well. We didn't play well though. Like, Southampton definitely a better team. We just clinical.
Liverpool B team.
But I kind of feel that obviously what kind of makes champions is to get the points without playing well. And I think that you guys on the clock have developed that. You feel me? I think that under Rodgers, you guys didn't have that. You guys played badly, you lost.
Yeah.
I think on the clock you got that grit.
Grinding out results.
Yeah, I think that's what for me. That's what separates champions and contenders. Like
They
City.
sound some ballers, isn't it? Obviously,
Yeah.
got a solid centre back now.
Yeah.
And how many times have we
scorers.
gone to Southampton away at crucial times of the season and we
Yeah,
crumbled?
that's what I'm saying.
And,
That's what I'm
it's a
saying.
good
I think
result. It's a good result.
yeah, that's what separates. I think men from the boys. That it's them. The Burnley's the way, Southampton's the way, Wolves the way. Them results there, I think, tally up because. Like I said, a point last season, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys say one at home to say a Norwich or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, them little games like that, they're gone unnoticed, but when you look
It's
back at
another
it, you
3
think,
points,
wow, like, how did we draw against that? You know what I'm saying? I think that's a good, I think it's a good win. Although it's early, I think it's still a good win.
Good win. Especially after playing midweek against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Let's not get into that. Let's still open wounds from last weekend.
I wasn't in though, so I had to mention it. I had to mention it.
So 2-1, and again, you know, Mane turned up clutch for you. In terms of, you know, I think a couple of seasons ago when Salah came in, I think even on probably all of our radar, we saw Salah as, you know, not world class, probably not even top class. But he came in, had a breakthrough season, and a lot of the media and a lot of fans' attention was on Salah.
Me personally, I do not rate Salah like that.
But I've generally,
No one knows why.
I've always, well, I said Mane is sick. I've always said Mane is sick.
Like, now, can we have a question? Put in the comments below if Mane is world class.
Yeah,
Mane
let's
is-
go.
Right now,
season.
Mane is the
No,
best
not
winger
right now.
in the league.
Right now,
Yeah,
not
it
of
is
last
Mane,
game.
yeah.
It's
Best
Mane.
winger in the
league.
Right now,
Yeah.
Mane is the best winger in the Prem.
Guys, do you agree with that comment?
Who else?
Do you agree
No,
with that
obviously
comment?
it's been 2 games. Like,
Who else? Who else?
We'll talk about
From last season to this season, who's played better than him?
Ooh, from last season to
Sterling's
this
probably like up there.
Sterling.
yeah,
Put it up there.
I played myself.
I made
Played myself.
I made
I definitely played myself. I definitely played myself. I top two. Leave it in there, man.
See, that's what I was going to ask the Liverpool fan. You're going to save yourself that big L.
Second.
Alright, so Mane, Salah. As a
That's it,
Liverpool
though.
fan, how do you weigh them two up? Are they on the same par? Is one above the other? Like in terms of when you go into a game, who's your talisman and who are you looking to break the games? Who's your game breaker?
See, I don't think we have like one player that does it though. It's a front three. Like they all
No,
link
yeah.
up together.
But out of the two, like your two biggest players, like Salah was always put on that pedestal,
Yeah.
and Mane was kind of
That's
like
because of that season where he scored like 40 something goals, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's always gonna have that on him. Like last season, he was getting a bit greedy. He was trying to score as many as he can. He weren't passing it.
yeah.
Obviously, the
Yeah,
more goals
yeah,
you score as a team,
Yeah, that was dead.
more the
Yeah.
game opens up.
Selfish, brother.
I did notice that.
Mane missed a good 5 goals that
Yeah.
year because he didn't score.
Yeah.
And we was talking off air,
Well-
and you were saying like, remember the 9-game
He didn't
streak
score
up
for like
to
9
the title,
games.
and, like he didn't score. You know what I mean? In the title run in when
Who's
9
Salah?
games, yeah, and he didn't score for 9 games in a
That's
row.
what I said. He gets fed, man. I don't
And it was like
He
9
gets
games,
fed.
and he was snuffed out of the game. He was
Yeah.
popping shots.
I think and like I said, I think again that back to the original statement. I think that's what separates the world class to the top class.
Yeah.
Is playing poorly and still getting a goal, like a little snap, like a Suarez. I think when he's on you, and I think you guys should have won the league that year when Gerrard slipped. Suarez would get a goal out of nothing. Out of nothing, and I think that's what.
Getting started.
He's suddenly his face is getting hot. It's getting hot. Like, the camera's gonna see it. Just go. He's just all
That's how it
getting
flashbacks.
hot.
Denver bar 101.
Yeah,
Gerrard ducking after him.
Flashbacks. Yeah, God, what's the question?
But yeah, I think that's what kind of separates. I think the world class and the top class. But yeah, back to you play next, Chelsea.
No, us, man.
Us, yeah.
No, they're playing us, man.
Oh yeah.
You're playing us, man.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be a good game. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah, bro.
We're at Anfield, right?
Yeah, always dodgy place to go.
I believe
You've got this
I believe
lovely
you can
blue
win
top
still.
on.
I believe you can win.
I do. My gear.
What are you saying? You know,
No, shit.
we're gonna let you have your chance to
Let's
hopefully
start.
redeem from last week's episode because there's a lot of shit coming out.
No,
of your
obviously, give it gas last week.
Yeah,
First episode.
let's
I tried to put on in that.
A lot of goals. A lot of smoke
No,
last week.
but it's just we ain't got someone to score goals. That's it, really, man. That's it. We need someone up there to score. Obviously, Giroud's good. Hold up play, popping it off. Good player.
But do you think that if you was to have a goal scorer, that would solve your problem?
I think it is. If I'm watching Chelsea games and I'm thinking we like against United and Liverpool had the ball, playing well. There was just no one there. For the final third, there's nothing there. Nothing there. If we had someone bit of presence up top, like if Diego Costa was in this team, I'd be gassed.
Do you think like Batshuayi could do that for you if he comes back?
He could. He scored a couple goals in a youth game. Obviously, he's playing against youngers, but
He did alright for Palace last year.
yeah, he's decent. He's decent. Obviously, he scored a dirty goal. He scored he chipped the goalie, but he was decent. But I think it'd be good coming on. I think if I was Frank Lampard, I'd put Giroud up front. For
You don't
all
rate Abraham?
the home games, play him up front
Yeah.
because obviously we're gonna have the ball for 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Even away in the same principle, bro. Knock it up to him away from home.
Yeah.
When you're like he can hold. Like he's got. Yeah, he's not levels, but he's got credentials.
Yeah, no,
He's
obviously,
played
he
in
was
the
playing
league,
well.
like,
He was playing well.
Yeah, his CV
He had a
his
couple
CV
good
is good.
touches.
He's got a good CV.
He's good.
Yeah, I don't know why, but maybe is it Lampard's philosophies? He's gonna go like young English
I don't think
players,
he knows
doesn't want to play
exactly
long ball
What he wants to
football.
do.
exactly what he wants to do yet.
But do you feel that the fact that also you've had the transfer ban and Lampard's this is the first real test? Do you think that it's too much of a challenge for him to get top 4?
It's a massive challenge. If he gets top 4, then that would be like
I can't see.
that would be
top
us.
four.
That's
So why are you so confident you will get top 4 then?
Because I'm a blue. That's what we do. We win. At the end of the day, we win trophies. That's what we do.
Admittedly,
we win trophies. We win stuff.
You're a successful club,
We win
but we're
stuff.
talking about
We do.
this season. Are you going to get into the top 4? You were very confident.
I
think
you was at.
Look, I'm still there. I'm still there.
He said it with a lot of chest.
I'm still there.
A lot of chairs.
I'm still there.
I think we might get picked for 6 as well, man.
What? You think we'll come 7th?
That's another.
I reckon
There's
that
a
maybe
lot of good
Everton or
teams.
Wolves,
Wolves,
Leicester,
Everton.
up there.
Don't have that.
Leicester.
You
Don't
got
have
guys.
But in
teams.
seasons gone past, let's say 3 years ago, 2 years ago, even last season under Sarri, would Leicester have gone? Leicester walked away from Stamford Bridge gutted with a point.
Yeah,
How
they
often
still
does
got
that happen? It's like the fear factor of United.
Yeah.
Going to Old Trafford wasn't
Yeah.
once what it was under
Yeah.
Ferguson. Like with Liverpool now, as Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans, United fans, if someone offered you a point before going to Anfield, you're taking it because going to Anfield and getting a result is not easy to come by. But the fear factor again, going to Stamford Bridge,
At the
Chelsea,
bridge.
yeah.
Bro, they was working at the end.
Yeah, especially under. I think
The way Frank Lampard plays is very high pressure. You need a lot of stamina to play Stamford football. Start of the season, they're
On
not
the wings,
fit.
he was not there.
Well, they're not fit enough yet.
But that's what I think the Mourinho comes in. 'Cause I think under Mourinho, I think Mourinho's teams require a lot of stamina and like hunting the ball back down.
Not
I
as
think-
much as Frank Lampard. So Frank is high pressure. Mourinho was happy to just score a goal, shut up shop.
Yeah.
We're here. You're not getting past. The bus is out. You're not scoring.
That was a Chelsea.
And then defensively as well, they sit deep. He played that second CDM or something.
Yeah,
Just to show it up.
But Lampard's putting a lot of faith in this Mason Mount guy. He's a good player.
He
He's
scored
got
the goal.
energy.
Played alright.
He's done anything good that Chelsea done. He was involved in it. So he's a good player. We need a goal scorer.
Rudiger to come back as well.
Rudiger's a
Best
bad
centre
boy.
back.
Yeah.
You think?
He played in the youth game as well, so he's on his way back.
Yeah, it's still early days, but I think even from last week, I knew you was a long way short of 4th, and
No, we're
I
still
don't
there,
think you're
man.
going to make
We're
up the
still
ground
there.
even.
What happened to Alonso though? Like,
He's just
even
not
playing.
preferred. But in a back 4, he's crap. He's dead in
That's
the
the
back
thing.
4.
This is like if you
Yeah.
think
When
about
we had Conte and it was like it was the 3-5-2 thing.
He's
a bad boy.
He's a wing back.
He's a wing back. He would bag goals. He was swinging
he's a
free
wing
kicks,
back.
goals.
if
When someone's running at him with a ball that's fast, he's
Yeah,
like,
he's
I'm not.
There's the jelly.
He's on skates.
He's not.
if you want to play attacking football though, he's
He's not
perfect.
like-
for that.
He is, but it's not in a back 4. He's not great.
He's got them cholera free kicks though.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
he's
From
got a
the
left
set
foot on
piece,
him.
He's got a knee in the foot.
What about the Red Devils then? Last kick-off of the weekend. 1-0 up. Wolves tricky place to go. I know someone that had a bet
Beautiful
on it.
finish as well.
Horrible
And
place
they
to
screwed
go.
up.
It's there still, but you know what? I ain't even too upset with that game. I think we played it right. They played it right. I think it was a back and forth game. I don't think. Obviously, there's stages where both teams dominate the match, but I think kind of evened out.
What do you?
And you see what I was saying about a big body striker. All we crossed in the ball so many times, but we had to cross it like low. We couldn't cross high because we had no one of height to like challenge.
You got no plan B.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we don't have that.
Your
That's why I said I was upset when Romelu left and we had no one like of his size, like a Fellaini or no one tall.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I smell that.
Yeah, your plan A, Mr. Penn.
Yeah, but
Oli Gunners.
Did you see
philosophy.
Neville on Monday Night
was
Football
raging.
go in? He was because I thought because I was watching the game in the gym and I saw Pogba take up the penalty and I didn't see Rashford. I thought,
Yeah,
no, Rashford should have he got
yeah,
this.
but
And obviously
Rashford was on
he
the
won the
pitch.
penalty.
he won it.
Yeah,
as
but it's
well,
not-
that's
but-
what
But
he wanted.
both of them take penalties. It's not just Rashford.
Yeah, but he's missed 4.
Yeah,
He missed
Rashford would have
4
wrapped
in
it
the
top
last
in.
season.
Yeah, Rashford
Yeah,
would have put that
And
big.
Yeah,
Rashford's not missed
Yeah.
a penalty for United.
Yeah, I believe Rashford has scored it, but obviously they are both penalty takers, and Pogba did win it. So
Yeah, but he's only a penalty because his name's Paul Pogba.
But have you
No, but he
noticed that
He's
run
not
up?
great. Obviously, he's not great at
Have you
penalties.
noticed how he's changed his run up?
Yeah.
Nah,
Because
you know what?
he missed so many with that, and he said, "Okay, I need to think of another style."
I was watching it with my friend, yeah, and I said I kind of bet he misses because he's very bait. I guarantee he goes like left side. He's very bait at that. Like his body language is just
It's very predictable. Yeah.
yeah. You can't change mid run. Like if he used to run, he will pick one spot and he will stay there.
that's
If
it,
he
yeah.
changes, it's either gonna go way over or completely miss.
I feel like a lot of the media, Gary Neville, whoever else, if he didn't change his run up, he went with the same run after missing so many penalties. I think it would only add more fuel
Yeah.
to the anti-Pogba
Yeah, but the
campaign.
thing, I don't see why they're pressuring
Do-
him so much. You can't put so much pressure on one guy. He
Do-
missed the penalty, alright, cool, but he still bags and he still does stuff for the team. He starts attacks, he assists, he does a lot for the team. Without Pogba, we will not be scoring
He's
goals.
getting a lot of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a United fan, do you feel that Pogba gets a lot of unfair criticism, or do you feel
Bro,
it's
it's the
just?
price tag, but he didn't make the price tag. He didn't say, "Raw, I'm 90 mil, whatever it is, buy me now."
But do you not feel it's sometimes performance as well? Like, I feel that sometimes performances in big games is a bit non-existent. I feel that, especially I think with the City game last season, where I think he came on and he played poor. He just played so
Under
poor.
Mourinho.
Could have been. I don't.
Yeah,
quote
see,
me.
I don't. But you see what I'm saying? With you saying Klopp and their team is all,
Yeah.
he's all motivating them. But Mourinho, he's a dickhead. He don't motivate his players. That's why I never rated him. Like, I like managers who's like, right, if your player does something wrong, it's like confident, like, right, so nothing, do it again. It's like, calm. But Mourinho's like, right, dickhead, don't say that to me. Let me go to the media, let me chat shit about you. Let me make you feel like a prick. Let me make you feel down. But like Klopp, he won't say nothing. He will back his players up. Mourinho will not do that.
Yeah.
But you saw when Oli came in, and then he was just like, "Right, my players are sick. My players are bad."
He's the sort of player you need to put an arm around.
And the start of last season, when Pogba was
yeah.
captain. Pogba was captain for the start of last season, but he played so sick until he got a bit injured. When his confidence is up there, you're not touching him.
Yeah.
But when he missed the penalty, you can see that he was trying hard to win something back. He was trying hard to do something for the team.
Yeah.
But I don't think
It's probably
that
like,
pressure
shit,
should
Real
have
Madrid are
been.
not going to buy me now.
Oh shit!
Fuck, man.
Oh no, Florentino! No, they got buy me,
I'm trying to
man.
play with,
Man.
trying to play with Eden next year, man.
No?
Man, still with Jesse Lingard and that.
That brother is so poor. I don't know.
Lingard.
Lingard.
I don't know how he still keeps moving.
Nah.
He infuriates
Well,
me.
no. You know
He
what
the
it is?
finesse
He
up.
sets the
Listen
tone.
to this. I
He
got
sets the
another
tone.
stat.
He sets the tone.
Huh?
He sets the tone.
No, I
when
got-
he's on the pitch, he will chase the ball down.
Do you know,
and everyone will follow.
see Ceballos, who bossed our midfield,
Yeah.
come like, regenerated Santi and all them things there. He's got just as many assists as Lingard since last April. And he's played 2 games.
Yeah, but
And that's your guy.
But you
That's
no. You
that's
get
your
what I'm
guy.
That's a hard
Trying to
stat.
really rock on my pitch
That's a
and all
hard
that.
stat.
Do you know
Man,
what I
don't
mean?
your pitch, man.
Huh?
You hear what I'm saying?
That's your
No,
guy.
Lingard, he sets the tone. Like when he's not on the pitch,
What
he's
tone?
no pressure.
What tone? No
he will
goals and
chase the ball
assists.
down.
He's a
No,
tone.
Why is he gonna do that?
I'm not like goal scoring wise, but like defensive wise. If he loses
It's
the
not
ball,
good
he will
enough.
chase it
Though.
down.
He's not good enough. He's not good
And he
enough.
works hard. I think him and McTominay works the hardest on the pitch.
Random quote about that game. Did you know that Ruben Neves has scored more goals from
Yeah.
outside the box for Wolves than touches inside the box?
That's
He's
mad.
sick,
That's
though.
You know how mad that is?
Yeah, and all of his goals are out.
Touches
All of his
inside
goals
the
are
box.
outside the box. He's not scored 1 goal for Wolves inside the box yet.
He's bins. He is bins.
He's dirty.
He
No,
is-
he is.
Just
He
like
is-
that.
He's bins.
No, but I like
He's
Wolves though. I think
Yeah.
Wolves will get 5th or 6th.
Uh,
I think they'll come.
Wolves
back
away is
first.
horrible to go to.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
That's like-
Yeah, but you know what it is,
1-1's
yeah?
good.
I
1-1's good. If you offer me that right now, I don't know. I don't care how good a form we're in.
Yeah.
Like we could be 10 on the bounce, 10 W's.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
30
glad-
points
I'm
out of
glad-
30.
Well,
I'm still taking that point.
I'm glad
I
we
wouldn't
did the
trust
game.
it.
I'm glad it's now.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's now.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's now.
Yeah. If you get all the early on, it's
What?
not good.
Last
Yeah.
year,
Not
at the
good.
end of the season, they fucked us. They like, nah.
They patterned us.
What?
like
Man
4
United
years
who?
ago. Yeah.
Take that L.
Wolves are a
What?
good team, man. Wolves are a good
The thing
team.
is though, like they're playing Europa League football though, so that's gonna take a lot of the team.
That is how they
Wolves.
adjust with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
But
Thursday,
if I think
Sunday.
I actually do like Wolves.
Good team.
I like
They're
very,
a
very
big,
good
they're a
team.
big
I
threat.
didn't leave that game upset. I watched it.
to
I
break
wasn't
into the
upset.
top 6. Big threat.
I'm happy we got a point out of it.
What's the other big game of the weekend?
Man City, Tottenham.
Bruh, fam.
Alright. What are we saying about VAR? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What is it? Fair? Unfair? I
Yeah, it's
personally
fair.
feel it takes the realness out of the game. I kind of feel the raw atmosphere of the game
Yeah, it does.
sucked out.
If I'm a footballer and I score,
And we're
I'm not
celebrating. Yeah,
I'm waiting till that
yeah.
space is a goal.
You're scared to celebrate that.
I'm
Yeah.
celebrating.
It's
That's
done.
celebrating.
Unless, not even like,
Yeah.
nothing.
Unless it's like a screamer, then
even not, but one of the strikers might headbutt someone. I didn't see him do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would pull it back. I'm not on it. I'm not on it.
I don't rate
I
it
think
at
it's
all.
needed though. I think we
Nah,
need
man,
VAR,
it's not
we
needed.
do.
I don't think
There's
it's
so many times where there's like an offside call or like a handball.
Yeah, but that's just human error.
It goes for
shit.
everyone.
but
It's the same rules for everyone.
do you not feel that as part of football though?
Yeah, bro.
Like,
It
'cause
makes
obviously
no mistakes in
we're,
that.
No, but you
we're
think
human.
about-
We're not robots. Like
think about all
VAR.
the sports that use it, like cricket, tennis. Like it makes their game better because you know the call.
Yeah, but
like,
cricket,
you know.
tennis.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's-
I agree. I'm pro VAR. I
Yeah.
think like
Nah, man.
It's gonna be hard right now, but give it
it's still
some more
teething
years.
problems.
I think-
it's still
I
teething
think-
problems.
I think it's clunky. It's very clunky. I think it's not seamless. And I think that will come over time. But I feel that I personally feel it does take the kind of the rawness and the authenticity out of the game.
Yeah, man.
However, obviously, But like you said, it's accurate. Like you said, it is accurate. You can't.
Yeah,
you can't
it's
argue with it.
accurate,
You
but
can't
it's
argue
too
with it.
accurate, man. You gotta have some human error.
Yeah,
in
but
sports.
no. For example, the Jesus goal. Yeah, that's not VAR's problem. We need to clarify that for whoever might
It's
be
the handball
confused.
rule.
It's the new handball rule.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching the game and I was like, that is not intentional handball.
Yeah.
But that's VAR's job is to enforce the laws of the game.
Yeah.
It's not to, it does take away from the emotion, especially in the stands as well, where it can be even worse. At home, yeah, you kind of detached away from it. Yeah, whatever. I completely agree with National's point, but
The thing is, it's on
you get
TV now,
decisions
though,
right.
so, like,
And to the
listen,
letter of the law, Tottenham should not have conceded that goal. My problem is whoever sat there and said, you know what? If that happens, that's a foul. Because if you flip the coin, if it hit, let's say, Davinson Sanchez's arm, it wouldn't be a penalty.
No.
It's only for the attacking team. So if the corner comes in now and Sanchez hits Sanchez's arm, unintentionally, it's not a penalty to City. But if it comes off the attacker's arm and it leads to a goal, they pull it back for
But
a
that's
free
the
kick.
thing. Well, there's
How
a
does
rule.
that make
There's a
sense?
rule in football. You give the attacker the advantage, and that's gone. It's gone.
What with VAR?
It's gone. There's
But that VAR removes the benefit of doubt in it. You give the benefit of the doubt to the number 9 who's through a goal, but it takes it away and make it more decisive.
Yeah, but Cahill. I was watching highlight show and Cahill was on it. Tim Cahill, whatever his name is. And he was saying, when I'm in the box, obviously I'm a big striker. Yeah, when the ball's coming in, I like to give the defender a little nudge, get myself a yard and head it in. He's like, with VAR, he said, I won't be able to do that.
Yeah,
How do people jump with no hands?
But it's what I'm saying. For me, it takes the rules out of the game because
That's what I'm saying.
no one jumps like that. No one jumps like that.
No.
You feel me? No one jumps, and people. Like I said, if you look at like an actual penalty box, people's always like doing that. People, that's what you do.
But they wouldn't call it for that. They would be like, if only be like you throw the guy or like push him or jump on top of his shoulders.
Yeah, but I thought,
which is still unfair though.
But I feel that even when you watch like say like Company when he goes for a header, he's on their shoulders. Like he's holding them. You feel me? He's literally holding them. And Fear with this kind of discredit that goal, and I feel that's what's taken out of the.
Yeah, but in the same game, did you see the foul on Rodri?
Yeah.
He had arms around his neck,
So
pulling him down to the ground.
So it's clunky. It's clunky.
That was a major. Yeah,
that wasn't VAR's
choice,
choice. It was the referee's choice. For that.
Yeah, but they should be. I
the
thought they
VAR
had
should
to
say-
actively be reviewing.
They review everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They
So
should be saying, hold
that's
on.
the whole point.
Go
If
to
the
the
referee
screen,
don't
have a look
see
at
it, it should be delegated.
Because the
to
ref
VAR.
didn't see the handball.
Yeah,
The ref didn't see the handball, but VAR intercepted.
Yeah, it's a video assistant referee. You know what I'm saying? And I don't.
I don't think it's needed. I think goal line technology was definitely needed.
Yeah, definitely.
That was really needed.
Yeah.
And obviously the guys behind the goal, they were a bit shit. I didn't see them make any. They just walked around with some baton in their hand.
Yeah,
I don't know what they done.
They're powerless. That's it.
But I think goal line technology, even have the guys behind the goal, because it's another pair of eyes, fine. But I think VAR is a bit too much.
But you know what I like though? That
It's too much.
if you pass the ball and hits the referee, he will stop the game. And
Yeah.
That was needed.
It's one of those things. It will go for you at certain points in the season, and it will go against you. But if the rule of thumb is that they're going to get more decisions right,
it's taking moments of football away. That was a moment, that winning goal, and it's gone.
Yeah, but then you can see Jesus' face like drop when he didn't score that. And that was...
Yeah, like that moment, like all those City fans that were getting gassed that they just scored a
I'm just thinking about it, but yeah, I mean, it was quite nice to see that.
So that was 2 of the 10 points they were going to beat you by at the end of the year.
Alright, let's run through some of the other games then. We discussed the top 6. Villa, Bournemouth, Nash. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I think Villa will be alright. Obviously, I think
They lost 2-1 at home to.
Yeah, I still think they'll be alright. I can't really see them. I think they'll be like a little 11th, 12th place. I think they'll be alright.
No, that's a bit too high. I think they're going to be battling.
You think what for relegation?
Yeah, I think we're bad in
They'll be
relegation.
battling.
Yeah.
Nah, I think they'll be quite cushy.
You think
No.
Yeah, I think.
made a lot of signings.
Relegation.
They lost 2-1 at home to Bournemouth.
But then look at the week beforehand, they went and gave Tottenham a good game for 70 minutes.
They
Like,
did, but
Yeah, I think they'll be alright.
you know.
Shav,
Brighton
Brighton.
are a good side though.
Yeah, they are.
A very good side.
Brighton versus West Ham 1-1. What do you think?
I didn't watch it. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch that one.
I watched my match of the day, watched highlights, but it's bait. But it's
It's
a
a bit
1-1
drab, innit?
job, innit?
Yeah.
It's nothing special.
West
That
Ham
bit-
are a bit. That's a bit.
West Ham, I think
West
West
Ham.
Ham are going down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't look great to be fair.
I was looking forward to this one. I thought this could have been like one of the games of the weekend. 2 potential teams trying to get into the top 6. Everton, Watford. Nid, what do you think? 1-0 at Everton.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, what Everton, they bought some good players. They look good. Like Silva's doing a job there, and he's got a squad.
Everton have always been in and around that
Yeah.
spot.
Moise
They've never been a bad team.
Iwobi, like
Innit?
going Goodison
Maybe.
Park might
They're
not
like
like
Ruben
going
or
Goodison
not,
Park.
yeah.
As an Arsenal fan, it used to be tricky that the days they had Lukaku and you know all of them days.
For me, Everton
But
away
now-
was the Wolves away now.
Yeah.
That was the game, I think.
Yeah.
Everton away was
Goodison Park,
was
atmosphere
it
buzzing.
like a rainy Monday night? That was not a nice game to go to.
Yeah, leave that.
That wasn't.
1 point back on the coach.
Yeah, that wasn't a nice game.
Back in-
to
No,
go
no,
back
no.
to Liverpool.
No one wants to go all the way out there, bro.
Stoke.
It was
Stoke.
Stoke.
Yeah,
And
Stoke
then-
away.
and then-
That was
yeah.
the game.
Yeah, years and
That-
years
You're
ago,
coming back
remember?
injured. You're
Used to be
coming back
Bolton,
with
fam.
injuries, man.
Bolton away.
That was Arsenal's.
Bloody Campo
No.
with his little wig and JJ Okocha, like we could never ever get
Yeah,
a result.
Bolton away. I used to hate going there so much.
Nico, Norwich, Newcastle, 3-1 to the Canaries.
Pookie. Pookie.
Little hat trick.
Yeah, Pookie, I'm not gonna say he's a baller, but he just knows where the net is.
Yeah.
He just knows where
Yeah,
to score.
and his first goal was like Alan Shearer, fam. The way
Yeah.
he clapped that, gave that ball, clap that, bro.
Yeah,
The
so
way
that's
he
it.
hit that was
It was a volley and a half.
that was a
He's a number 90 with bad goal. He knows where the net is.
Yeah. And I feel
I'm
like
hitting
if
the
he
target.
started, correct me if I'm wrong, if he started against Liverpool at the first
Because
game
he
of
played
the
against
season,
us, and his
He
finish
came
was
on doing
really
it,
well. Like
and I
touch,
feel like
didn't
they
even look
had
at the
so
goal.
many
hit it.
chances. Like if the ball falls at his feet, if you go away to Carrow Road later in the season, you can expect him to. You can expect him to tuck something. You can expect him to.
If you give him a chance, he's more than likely gonna score.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like what he was Player of the Year Championship, Golden Boot winner of the Championship. Like I know it's Championship, but he does look.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was saying
Goal
about
to goal, innit?
championship,
Like,
not
yeah.
rated, but now they see they're gonna mark it. They're gonna
Yeah.
put their best defender on it.
Yeah.
When Tammy Abraham starts patting up.
And the next game, the last game, a bit of a dry rubber. Sheffield versus Crystal Palace. Not a lot happened. 1-0 to Sheffield. First game at home. What do you think of it, Nash?
Yeah, I think Sheffield. To be fair, although they won, I can see them batting the relegation.
Yeah, it's a
That's a
bad
good
result
result
for Palace.
for them.
Palace would have thought I would get a result.
Yeah.
Palace are always like this. First 10 games, like 3 points. Then Zaha gets his finger out and starts doing the madness. They always struggle.
Yeah.
Always struggle beginning
Yeah,
of the
but it's
season.
clear that Zaha don't want to be there.
That's awkward. I think that's awkward. I think if your player wants to go, I think you should let him go. Because
He shouldn't be playing him that long to know you don't want to be. He's not.
yeah,
Who was paying 60 mil for him? No one. No one has 60 mil to spend on Zaha other than the top
then
6.
loan
And
him
top
out.
six-
Something, but
not-
loan him
Top
out.
6 are not paying 60 mil for Zaha.
Yeah, but that's awkward though.
60 mil for Everton. Everton are not got 60 mil to
He's
spend.
arguably that. I'd say he's rated at 60 million.
He's around
What
that
he
price.
That
does.
is market. He is.
He's
isn't he?
around
He's
that
insane.
price.
And you have to think about.
I don't
the
think he is. I
selling
think
club.
someone would have got him.
He's
Someone would have
very
got him.
so-
Look at the
No,
selling
it's just
club.
the way
If you're
they-
Crystal
they wanted
Palace
to
and
buy
you
him.
lose Zaha, yeah, that is a huge chance
That's
of you
catastrophe.
staying in the league.
That's a
Gone.
catastrophe. Yeah,
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
a catastrophe.
And you have to think, what is it worth to the? Like, you might not think it is, but think about Palace are going to demand that sort of fee.
Yeah, well, they didn't get it and they won't get it.
He's going to stay there.
Yeah, he's gonna contract done. He's cutting.
Alright, so that's all the games. So in this week's episode, we're gonna try and run a new thing that we're gonna try and make a constant fixture in all of the episodes that's gonna follow. So we're gonna do something called Baller of the Week and Wally of the Week. So we're gonna, between us, just say who do we think was the Baller of the Week, best performance. It could be, from any of the games that you watched, and then Wally of the Week. It could be manager, club as a whole, player, linesman, official, whatever. And let's try and extend the conversation to try and pinpoint in terms of 2 people or 2 things that we think was a standout for both good and bad for this week's max fixtures. So Nash, baller, who bought their socks off this week?
It has to be Pookie.
Pookie.
It has to be Pookie. I think obviously the step up from the Championship to Premier League is a huge goal, and I think to score a hat trick in your first Premier League start, I think that's quite commendable. I think that's not easy. Yes, it's Newcastle, but Newcastle aren't a poor side. Like, they're not a poor side, you feel me? And I think little hat trick, I think baller. I think baller.
Nit?
Yeah, I agree with Nash. I think Pookie.
Two shots for
Yeah,
Pookie.
he looks good. Hat trick. Second game at home.
P-Line, what are we saying? Baller?
For me, I would say Pookie, but just to split the conversation a bit, I'm gonna stick to the Gunners and I'm gonna give it to Cabellos. I watched that game and he won man of the match, first game of the weekend, and
He's hard.
I have not seen a player in an Arsenal shirt run a midfield like that since Santi was in his prime. And it's not like, side was passing like Xhaka does. Every time he got the ball forward, little pivot, sprayed the ball, and he's also got a bit of bite to his game. He won the ball back so many times, like with Aubameyang's goal. Lost possession, boom, 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 tackle, played the ball through. Aubameyang, you know, cut in, banged the goal. So yeah, I'm gonna say Ceballos just because, you know, Arsenal, innit? Big up Arsenal.
Yeah.
Nick, what are you saying?
I'm gonna give it to Kevin De Bruyne. He fizzed in 2.
Absolute
I think
speeches.
I was gonna say De Bruyne as well, you know. I'm back here that De Bruyne.
De Bruyne, his right foot is a
he was
wand.
out and
wand.
he's come back
It's a
and
wand.
he's very dangerous.
Yeah.
He's
The way
fizz the ball in.
they didn't win the league with him not starting a
Yeah,
lot.
go on.
If he stays fit,
It's curtains.
and he's got both feet.
it's done.
He's
It's
got
done.
both feet.
It's like me. It's joke.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think you guys are only by a point behind them. I think it's only a point because they didn't have Fernandinho for a lot of the season and De Bruyne. That's only by a point. And I think last year we just chanced to win it. I think if Fernandinho comes back, or even Rodri now, and De Bruyne stays fit, you're not coming close. You're not.
I don't feel
You're
Fernandinho's
not-
playing that much.
And my boy Sterling another year.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna come
Steaming
close.
hard.
I don't. I think
Yeah.
if De Bruyne stays fit, Sterling, the great, like,
He's a bad man. He's a playmaker.
Alright, so we leave that in the comments then. Anyone that wants to reply back, we got 2 for De Bruyne, 2 for Pookie, and then see
Very
who
awesome.
you guys think. Let's switch it to Mino is Ceballos. Let's switch it to Wally of the week. Who's the idiot of this week, Nash, for you?
it's VAR. Ain't gonna lie, VAR.
I'm with you now. I was gonna say VAR.
Same. I agree. Nash has got it in
It's
one.
unanimous. It's unanimous.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to clarify and I want to refine mine to the idiot who introduced the new handball rule. Not VAR per se, but whoever sat there and said, you know what, I'm going to say that's handball. Because clearly they've never played football in real life. For you to say that is a foul and to give it as a handball, I'm giving it to whoever made that new rule. I think it's an absolute joke, boys. Shouldn't stand. Should not stand. Fam.
No, it should have been a goal. He's taken away a moment. It's gone.
Yeah. Terrible.
Got
Twice.
you gas for a week.
Hmm?
Got you gas for a week.
Top of the table. Well,
Yeah.
we're both are,
Yeah,
innit?
you
But
better-
that's looking forward to this week.
You
next
better
game.
screenshot it because you ain't staying there long.
But we'll catch up on that on the preview show for next week. So that's it. That's another wrap. Second episode done. And yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys all again for supporting the content.
Yes,
giving
love
up.
that. Love that.
Love
Yeah,
love,
appreciate
love
it.
that,
There's a lot of love.
It
There's
means
a lot of love
it
out there.
means a lot. The comments, the feedback, both good and constructive you've given, the views, the subscriptions, everything. It means a lot. And yeah, hopefully, it gives us a better platform to give you guys better videos, and that's all we want to do for you guys. And yeah, lots of love. See you for the next one.
Peace.
Jeez.
Yeah.